Training Squadron. Today's basic military training graduation is a celebration of the achievements of these graduating airmen. It is also a ceremony that both teaches and appreciates our Air Force military heritage. Drill is an integral part of military history, a prominence that rests on the fact that its fundamental purpose was to prepare troops for battle. For the most part, drill procedures practiced in the past are identical to the tactical maneuvers employed on the battlefield. It was this aspect of drill which made it such an important part of the training. Even today, drill remains a necessary and useful training activity for instilling discipline and esprit de corps. Over 220 years ago, General Washington enlisted the assistance of Baron von Steuben, a distinguished Prussian officer, to help instill discipline. Baron von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge in February of 1778, facing an army of several thousand undisciplined, half-starved, wretched men in rags. To correct these conditions, he set to work immediately and wrote regulations designed to teach the discipline of drill to a model company of 120 selected men. Discipline was part of the military for these individuals as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be massed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Lately, members of the model company were assigned throughout the Army to teach drill. It was though the simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army was improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote the American Army's first field manual, the regulation for order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge were not changed for over 85 years, and most of these same procedures are still used today. One form of drill is the salute. Since early times, men of arms have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved and is used continuously in all modern militaries, which inherit their traditions from the age of chivalry. The civilian counterpart of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over the heart when the national anthem is played, or raising the hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in the honorable procession of arms. To maintain the proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation and playing of the national anthem, the playing of the Air Force song, and reciting the oath of enlistment. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem. Military members in uniform should stand at attention and salute. Military members or veterans not in uniform may stand at attention or place their right hand over their heart. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During this oath, airmen pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution of the country. For the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you remain in place until our distinguished guests have left and departed the area. During this morning's ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. And now, I'd like to take a moment to inform you of specific flight locations. As viewed from the chairs, from your left to your right, the first flight is Flight 201, led by Technical Sergeant Reynaldo Ulibarri. They are followed by Flight 202, led by Master Sergeant Edward Potter. The next flight is Flight 203, led by Master Sergeant Randy last flight is Flight 204, led by Staff Sergeant Jack Lozano. At this time, please find a place to sit before the ceremony begins. Thank you and enjoy today's ceremony. Instructors, place your flights at attention. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of our official party and remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Johnson. Instructors, place your flights at ease.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank Thee for this joyous occasion that brings us together as fellow airmen, leaders, families, and friends. We come this morning to celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of the airmen standing before us today. We thank Thee for these airmen who have worked hard and given up much to get to this day. We thank Thee for the selfless dedication and hard work put forth by their MTIs, staff, to teach these men and women to be the best airmen they can be. God, allow us, and especially them, one moment to revel in the fruits of their labor and help them to selfie this moment. And understand that together we share in a brother and sisterhood that guides us towards that great motto of E pluribus unum. That is, out of many we are now one. For it is in your holy, mighty, most precious name that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Ceremony. The hosts for today's ceremony are the Commander, 323rd Training Squadron, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Lieutenant Colonel Megan Kinney. The Superintendent, 323rd Training Squadron, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Sandra Rios. We are honored to introduce our 37 Training Wing leadership, beginning with the Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel William Fisher and his wife, Jane. The Superintendent, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base, San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Richard Sullivan. We are also honored to have with us several distinguished guests, beginning with the Commander, Squadron Officer College, Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama, Brigadier General Gerald Goodfellow and his wife, Christine. For the attendees of the Air Education and Training Command, Squadron Commanders and Spouses Force, please stand to be recognized. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. airmen standing before you have completed a demanding 7.5-week program that provides the Air Force units throughout the world with highly dedicated, motivated, and trained airmen. At this time, all graduates are ready to proceed to their next phase of training. And we, the men and women of the 323rd Training Squadron, are proud of them and congratulate them. At this time, Lieutenant Colonel Kenny would like to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Don't these airmen standing before you look incredible? Brigadier General and Mrs. Goodfellow, Colonel and Mrs. Fisher, Chief Sutherland, thank you for attending today's graduation ceremony at the 323rd Training Squadron. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our special guests today, the commanders, commander selects, and spouses attending the AETC Squadron Commanders course. Words cannot express how honored we are to have you here. For many of you will lead these airmen as they move on to technical training and their operational assignments. And I can guarantee you they will make you proud. And to the families and friends of our airmen, thank you for traveling to San Antonio for this momentous occasion, and especially thank you for your flexibility this morning. Unfortunately, due to weather beyond our control these last few days, our newest airmen are not able to conduct the graduation parade, an event they have trained for the last several weeks. That being said, I want to ensure we celebrate this momentous occasion in a manner that recognizes the hard work and dedication these men and women have put forth over a grueling 7.5 weeks. These airmen represent what is best of America. In less than 2 months, we have transformed a group of civilians and individuals into a cohesive and functioning team of professional warrior airmen of character. I want to highlight a few of the notable accomplishments of these flights. In this group are 11 of 71 BMT honor graduates. As a flight, Flight 204 earned Beast Excellence as part of the best sector for the week-long expeditionary skills exercise. Several members stood out from their peers and were recognized as outstanding airmen in their flight. And they are as follows, and please applaud each one of them. In Flight 201, Daniel Carricchio. In Flight 202, Merrill Larson. From Flight 203, Kristen Bosco. And in Flight 204, Cassandra Johnson. The top 323rd Training Squadron graduate is from Flight 202, Merrill Larson. And finally, the most physically fit female airman for all of basic military training is Airman Madeline Metzler from Flight 204. As you heard yesterday at the corn ceremony, our military training instructors are primarily responsible for helping these airmen achieve accomplishments and have fully dedicated themselves towards this endeavor, working tirelessly to help transform, mentor, educate, and inspire the airmen assigned to their flights. As you can see, I am not an MTI, but as their commander, I am constantly amazed with the level of effort, professionalism, and attention to detail each and every MTI To our MTIs, I salute you and I am very proud to lead you in this grueling but very rewarding mission. To the many family and friends in the audience today, our country is forever grateful for you trusting us with your sons, daughters, and loved ones to help protect and defend our way of life. You have willingly entrusted basic military training with that which is most precious to you, and we take that responsibility extremely seriously. You should be proud of your airmen's accomplishments, and I encourage you to share in those that occur in the future. You too will all make many sacrifices while your loved one serves the United States military. And no one in our country knows better than yourselves this one simple fact: freedom does not come free. Now to our graduating airmen, today marks an important milestone in your military career. Leaving a place where you are constantly told what to do, where to do it, when to do it, and rarely why to do it, by someone barking orders, is great in and of itself. But you all know it's more than that. Anybody who has ever served, regardless of how long it may have been, always remembers their basic training experience. You may not remember the flight number or the squadron, but you will remember the highs and lows that you experienced, your wingmen, and the obstacles you overcame. Today's graduation is your ticket through the gateway of the Air Force, and for as long as you live, you will remain a part of the greatest Air Force the world has ever known. You join thousands that have gone before you, and as airmen, you will now contribute to the enduring legacy and historic achievements of the U.S. military. We live in turbulent times, full of uncertainty and riddled with obstacles. And so therefore I challenge each and every one of you to always do your best, to continue to strive for excellence, and to live lives of character and integrity. Use this foundation we have taught you over the last 7.5 weeks to go forth and do great things for the nation. Never feel failure, for if you do, you will be hesitant to try daring things, and our Air Force will suffer because of it. Instead, defy the odds, as many of you have already done, and dare to tackle the toughest challenges and missions. By doing so, you will ensure that we remain the world's greatest superpower, and no one will dare challenge our Air Force. You have already demonstrated your courage and honor by volunteering to serve our country, and undoubtedly, if the past 20 years are any indication, the future will require even greater courage in defense of the freedoms we have come to enjoy. I am positive you have what it takes, and as long as you maintain a never-quit mindset, a positive attitude, and determination to succeed, I'm confident our Air Force is in good hands. I wish each and every one of you the best luck in the future, and I look forward to serving alongside you. Congratulations. So now, airmen, I have one final question for you. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest airmen?
Instructors, place your flights at attention. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Lieutenant Colonel Kenny administers the oath of enlistment.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all help me God. Congratulations, Airmen.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airman recite the Airman's Creed. I am an American Airman. Please remain standing for the playing and singing of the Air Force song, followed by the departure of our official party. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our graduation ceremony. Thank you and enjoy your stay at Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now released to their visitors.
Chief?
At this time, you can go get your visitors or get your airmen.